even know if we need an intro clip. We probably can. Probably just say something about, like, last weekend we were in New Zealand. And I'll quickly throw in, it was Stu's first time flying, so I accompanied for the trip. I was like the airport guide, even though I don't really know my way around an airport that well. But yeah, we made it to New Zealand safe and sound.
Just white knuckling the whole way.
We left Melbourne and we've got this shit. People everywhere. Alright, so Stu and I are in Auckland. We're in New Zealand. Flew in this morning and now we're just making our way to go get a feed, going straight to Burger Fuel. And then we've got a comp that Stu's in, I think it's over the weekend. Today's Wednesday, so we've got a couple of days to stuff around, try and get a little bit of hunting and fishing in, but I'll keep you posted. Gonna video the whole lot. It should be a bit of fun.
Yeah guys, we just got back from a trip over to New Zealand. So this trip came about from the mid-year PRS up at the Buck and Rifle Range, the Gunsport Winter Classic. So how it all came about, basically there was a few Kiwis up there, got chatting with them, sort of became mates by the end of the shoot and took them out thermaling. And then a couple of weeks after, Graham contacted me and said that I should go over there and shoot a match with them and yeah, check out their country and yeah, their style of hunting over there. So basically that's how this all came about.
Impact.
Perfect. Well, you know, good enough. Nothing I ever do for people.
And Thursday morning come around, we went out to Mark's farm, sighted in a few rifles that we've been using. So I just took optics over and then used rifles over there that were supplied, which made everything a lot easier for us as far as, you know, dealing with the airport and temporary license and all that sort of thing. So using rifles over there certainly made things a lot more streamlined.
Impact.
Okay.
Perfect height, right edge.
That was holding bottom edge, so I might just need to raise the speed a little bit.
I'm gonna go for the
when we go to the other range, we can shoot out to 800.
Oh yeah, cool.
You get 1200 ago, I think we paid about 1200.
So for the match, my loaner rifle was a US Marine Corps M40A5 replica, which was pretty awesome. Probably not the greatest match rifle out there, but it looked cool. And then for the thermal, we set that up on Mark's Springfield 2020 Waypoint.
Yeah, 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yeah. Got all those zeroed and then verified some data out to about 750 meters. Shot some Magpies, which is sort of a weird novelty for us because obviously over here they're protected, over there they're fair game, which is, yeah, a bit different.
Got him.
Impact.
I got the center one.
Yep. That night, that was when we went out and shot a couple of pigs. So property owner was nice enough to let us out there. He's a big pig shooter himself, so he normally doesn't let too many people out to shoot them, but he said we could go out and shoot one or two. So went out there, tipped over a nice boar and a sow inadvertently. But yeah, no shortage of critters out there.
Yeah, so for anyone wondering, watching the clips that are either gone or about to happen, yeah, this bloke is a mad keen pig shooter himself, so it probably looks a little bit funny that we're just passing up all these pigs. But yeah, we were instructed to only shoot one or two, so we're just, you know, doing what the property owner said.
Is it gates on the foliage? There's a track going up.
Oh, I hope they're quick with those guns. Got him. Whoa, that was slippery. I can see it. Right, got it. There you go, there, Stu. You got it? Oh, god damn.
We thought it's the same pig.
No, that's not the same pig. Is it a second pig?
Maybe. No, it's 2 pigs.
Sweet.
Oh, you can't believe you killed the f***ing mum pig for no reason.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit bigger.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense because I thought my shot should have killed it.
Yeah, no, I was certain it was a bull.
Oh, yeah.
Because I could see the colour differentiation on the front.
Oh, from the fighting pad.
It's got quite a pad, so he's not small. Good hooks.
The one that had the piggy.
Good on you, team leader.
I was going to do that, but he's already doing it.
You're carrying the sticks.
That's why I'm carrying the sticks. Oh, sorry. I did wonder.
I reckon it'd be 115, maybe 120. That colour.
What's that, 50 kilo, something like that?
Yeah.
Mountain oyster.
Bro, if you eat that.
$20.
No. 20 New Zealand. One of the Aussie guys, and he said something like, oh, if you do that, I'll give you a pineapple. And I was like, what do you mean?
A 50.
Well, okay. In New Zealand, a pineapple is when you get chewed out by your boss. It means you get a pineapple shoved up your ass. It's like a normal.
Ah.
And he's like, I'll give you a pineapple. I was like, why?
Why would I want a pineapple?
And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, why would you not want it? And I was like, what the f? And then we're sort of going back and forth about these things. I was like, wait, what does it mean here? He's like, I'll give you $50. And I was like, oh. And he's like, what does it mean in New Zealand? And I was like, that you're going to shove a pineapple up my ass. And he's like, what? And I was like, exactly. He's like, why would that be a thing? I was like, it just is. It's like you've done this a lot before, Mark.
Yeah.
Actually, those can't see, the pigs will come and eat them.
Yeah.
They'll probably be gone tomorrow.
Now, if you wandered out of the creek or something and wash your hands,
There will be
I think I
eels.
might.
Eels are like snakes.
so I really don't want you touching
Anything.
my rifle that I never clean.
I'll carry the rifle.
I'm about 8 metres beyond, like in front of the other one.
Oh, you didn't see them? Yeah, they were all coming in.
Exactly.
Oh my god. On Friday, went out on Mark's farm again, culling some goats, so that there was the complete opposite. Anything that wasn't stock or anything that was a goat was fair game.
Yeah, completely different type of management of property. And yeah, it's crazy how many goats over there. Like I just saw on Instagram yesterday or the day before about the goat culls that they've been doing with New Zealand hunting and fishing, or hunting and fishing New Zealand, whatever they're called. But yeah, that gun shop's literally like running a goat culling competition, and it's just crazy how many goats. Even when we were driving to the properties, like the farms, there was just goats on the side of the road everywhere, and they're not livestock, they're not farmed, they're just feral goats.
Yeah, so obviously similar to over here, a few farmers do round them up and sell them off to market, but in places that are difficult to muster, they just get culled. So we were shooting Mark's MPR in 223, and Mark was shooting his GBC SP9, which that was pretty entertaining to see.
You on him?
Yep.
You on him, Shane?
Yep. Nice.
Back got him.
That brings us up to Saturday. So it was a 2-day event for Gillis practical rifle event. So on Saturday was a teams match and Sunday was the individual shoot.
Within 1 second of a hit of the associated big target. So the idea is, say, let's just say first target right here, okay?
Yep.
Shooter 1, whatever, is going to hit it, and then the next shot needs to be concurrent, essentially.
Yep.
So you'll hit the big and the other shooter will hit the small.
Yeah, cool. Over in New Zealand, it's set up a whole lot differently than it is here in Australia as far as hosting events and shooting ranges. So for any Australians, obviously you're going to know that we've got to have approved ranges. Generally they're all, I believe they're all run by SSAA, maybe a few ones with pistol ranges run by different mobs, I'm not entirely sure. But obviously there's a very stringent process for range approval and all that side of things. So in New Zealand, I know they still have range approvals. It's set up a lot differently though. So you can have approved shooting ranges on private property. You can host private events if they meet the correct criteria. So their range templates are far more interesting to shoot than us. You get massive wide cones of fire, big changes in angle, so you're not just shooting on a flat range, and it makes for a far more interesting match in my opinion.
Each big target must be hit from a different hole in the wall. Okay? Hole in the wall. So those are holes in the wall.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So say you shoot it, hit it,
Then
you have to move,
position,
but your other shooter can be set up ready to either hit the big again or hit the small.
Yeah, okay.
It's up to you. But when it comes to shooting that small, when you shoot your second shot on the big, you want to be like, yeah,
bang.
Well, yeah, you either count it as like 3, 2, 1, or 3, 2, bang, or whatever.
Even just the fact with the ranges over there, you're actively carrying your rifles around, so there's no babysitting with rifle racks. It's you're in charge of your rifle. Make sure you don't do stupid things.
Ready? I'll just set my. Need that. Shoes are ready.
All right, stand by. Go.
Okay, target 8.
225.
225, 0.5.
Target 5. 278. Target 6. 355. Target B. 503.
Okay. 0.4. I already took 0.1 off that. 0.9. 1.5. 2.7. Make sure I can get a position here before we get too carried away. Okay, high.
4 minutes.
No. You want to do it first shot or impact? Alright, next shot, okay?
Hold straight up.
Alright.
Fire. Fire. Fire.
Oh, it's impact.
That's safety on.
Impact.
You hit left edge, okay? You see that?
Yeah, it's a hold point.
Uh,
I was
Point
holding
four.
there.
It's point four.
0.6.
0.6. Alright, ready?
Yeah. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Impact.
On both. Beautiful. Cleaned.
Stress levels.
What was the time?
You had 20 seconds left.
Good shoot. That's awkward as shit. Like, I was using water bottles to. When I was like, give me your bag. You're like, oh, you gave me a jersey. Somewhere buried. Oh, no.
Probably not like 32, 16 and 32. So they still hit 31, 30. No, 15. You got the...
The aim of the stage is for the team.
Cool. So what
So
are our target
the
numbers?
targets are 14,
Yep.
15, 30.
Okay, 14's going to be, I'm guessing.
It's just a very different setup. So
Yeah, that was cool. Like we did quite a couple of Ks for the day around like a pretty steep side of the hill. Like one of the first things we were told was there's no vehicles going up the top there apart from the blokes that are sort of in charge of the shoot.
the ROs and the match directors. So
Yeah, but the rest of the time was walking around between each different shooting stage, which everyone was just carrying their rifle. It was awesome.
impact. 35 seconds. Impact. 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Impact. 31. 5 seconds.
5, quick!
Time.
Nice.
Well done.
Saturday on the teams match, I was just paired up with a shooter over there that Graham had picked out. He was a new shooter, so yeah, sort of tried to teach him a few things. Obviously, I'm not the greatest practical rifle event shooter in the world because I've only ever shot one PRS, bit of NRL 22, and that was my first time obviously shooting in New Zealand. So, you know, a target's a target, but it's definitely a different layout than how things are run over here. So even just watching Graham and Wes and sort of picking up a few things what they were doing and trying to implement that between myself and Brent, I believe his name was.
Yeah, Brent.
So yeah, by the end, you know, learned a few things, sort of started to get things worked out a bit.
Oh, mag dump mark. Some call it mad dump mark. Simon typoed that in the message once, called a mad dump. And he's like, when I was younger, I was known for just shitting blazes. Are you filming me? Cool. Mark's gonna love that.
Some more rounds in it.
Mad dump Mark interview.
Yeah, I'll go 0.5 wind to start.
Impact.
Nice.
Impact.
Also on 0.5 wind, so go about
0.4.
0.3, 0.4.
Impact. Nice, one more time. Good stuff.
Impact.
Nice. Alright. Good stuff, dude.
Right, so that was through the right hand tire, so now we want to go left tire.
Right, minute 30 left, dudes.
Left tire on that one, that's actually pretty good there.
Impact.
Bloody shoot.
I should not have played with the Swarovskis and got on the bush now.
No.
God.
Pose.
I'm sick of your two bullshit.
Yes.
Mind you, nothing sexy in this shirt.
Yeah, they need to do a tan. That's why marsupial gear.
I can't hear shit.
Oh, yeah, I better put my muscle on.
Oh yeah. Hold up, Calvin.
Right, you got ears?
Food looks awesome.
And Sunday come around for the individual match, so I was shooting in the open class, which basically is dictated by rifle weight, tripod and bags used, and then there's practical class, which is, I believe, slightly lighter.
Yeah, 15 pound I think was the cap on the rifle, and it had to be a light or medium fill maybe
I believe,
on the
yeah.
bag, but it wasn't a heavy fill. So that was,
think
quite
it was-
limiting to a lot of the shooters there.
I think also the bag style was limited too. You couldn't have like a a schmedium or a game changer style bag. It had to just be a flat bag.
Side hazards. The electric fences are turned on. Okay, so don't go playing with them or you'll soon learn a lesson. Okay, Hans runs a bit of cattle, and so the electric fences are turned on, and they will certainly give you a jolt if you decide to lick them. But, yeah, don't play with electric fences. All the gates will be open for your course of fire today, so if you find yourself in a location where you think you need to open a gate, you're in the wrong location. You need to sort yourselves out and go and find the rest of your squad.
Impact!
Impact.
Move position.
Impact back, yep.
Then Tony was shooting in the hunter class with Mark's MPR and his most new favourite optic, the Sig BDX.
Yeah, I think I mentioned in part of the footage during the match about that scope, and thank you very much, Mark, for letting me use the outfit. And yeah, nothing against the outfit as a hunting rifle, but in the hunting match it didn't work for me personally, and I was really struggling with the scope, the Sig scope with the real thick bottom post and the light up dots on distances did not work well for me, and I was definitely missing like my NX8 or Kale's style reticle with a really fine centered dot and just dialing the turret. But yeah, in the end, I didn't place as bad as I thought I was going to. I felt like I shot really badly, and yeah, in the end, it wasn't as bad as I thought. So some other people must have shot really bad.
Impact on B. Impact on B. Impact on back. Back again. Yeah, that was back again. Back again. Back again. Back again. Back again. Time.
Yeah, I think maybe.
And I was shooting good, just made a few silly mistakes that cost me pretty heavily in the points, but these things happen. Yeah, silly things like dialing a mil short or shooting at the wrong targets. But
Yeah, there was a couple of times like I was spotting for Stu, and I'm watching the target he's meant to be aiming at, and I can't see any splash, and like his rifle's going off, and I'm like, didn't see. I don't know where you're aiming, and Stu's like, I swear I saw it hit low, and then we realised, he was
shooting a target was about another 100 metres away. But anyway, you get that in the big jobs.
Big. Big. See if you can sneak it onto the back. Back. Big. There's 4 big, 1 back.
I've got a load with the 143 LDX, which shoots real.
Okay, the LDX has a slightly thicker jacket.
Impact!
Do I have to shoot it again?
Yeah, you do. Impact. Alright. You can sit for the next shots. Get nice sitting. Waiting for wind, left edge, just off left, just left edge. Impact! That went a little bit right, eh?
Yep, that was right edge.
Right edge.
Lower.
So bring it left to here. Pussy here. You've got 38 seconds, all time in the world. Wait for it to stop. Man, I feel like a superstar hanging out with you, eh? Taranaki, maybe. 22. I've got move too, don't I? Yep, there's one below you. No prones though.
Yeah, right.
That's good. Two again. Sorry, 21 again.
21 again. Tripod.
Yeah, tripod. Impact. 18. And new position.
Yep. I should have pulled the sling off, but it looks cool, so I didn't.
Yeah, it does look cool. Looking cool is better than hitting target.
No. Okay.
60 seconds left.
Go on, sheep, don't come any closer.
Impact. 22.
22. That was the fucking one up there.
Yep, up on the track.
2.4.
So come up the side of the thing. Bag's not going to help a lot.
No, I got there.
It's off the side, bro. Off
Yeah.
the side.
Off the side.
no
He's
paint
marked
there.
there for a reason.
Yep.
You just got to hold it.
Oh. Do that last. Where the am I?
20 seconds left. 22. Impact.
But as far as shooting side of things, that was Mickey Mouse. It was just everything going on between.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I've never done a comp like that before, and you definitely feel a different type of pressure with the time. So if anyone hasn't done that before, and you know, you're watching a video of someone doing it or whatever, it's a lot harder than it looks, because you don't have all the time in the world to get settled in and feel like you're making the perfect shot. There's a lot of, it's not rushing, but it's kind of rushing.
For anyone who hasn't shot a comp, Buck and Precision Rifle Club, I'm there most months, so come up, give it a crack. Also take the 50 cal up there a bit, so if you're going to come to a shoot, let me know. And if I'm going, I'll chuck the 50 in and around for you. So anyone who shoots a match up there gets a free shot of the 50.
It's a good deal.
It's an expensive deal.
Then after the individual match, we got a bite to eat, and then after dark, we got the semi-auto 22s out, which same thing, like we don't get that here in Australia. So it was pretty cool to be able to take them out and go around the farm and chase possums, which we've never done before. Possum Slayer.
And a hedgehog, which that was a bit of an eye-opener. We were booting along on the back of Mark's squad, and he's like, "Oh, there's a hedgehog there." Oh yeah, cool. Shit. So as it turns out, there's hedgehogs over in New Zealand that are pests. So who knew?
I forgot you hadn't seen a hedgehog.
Yeah. That is odd. Did you get that on video?
Nah. We were blown away by the amount of possums. Like, I think we shot like 40 or 50 possums in like 3 hours.
Yeah, so that was with Mark again, obviously on his farm, and Jeff from the Gun Rack NZ. So if you're in New Zealand and you need some gun equipment of any sort, hit up Jeff.
It's online store, so yeah, hit up the Gun Rack.
See the center of my bean tone?
Nice. That one's not hit. Good shot.
No, he's out.
Surely it's not still there.
Shooting the Desert Tech Track 22. Yeah, that was entertaining.
Yeah.
It definitely scratched the itch for wanting to just go and dump a heap of rounds with the semi-auto, because that was not accurate.
But accuracy and holding zero weren't. It's
which is
Best features.
really odd for Desert Tech, because like they make some top tier shit, and then that's just shit.
Yeah, the Trek 22 was not that great, but luckily,
it was fun.
Luckily, Jeff brought his Bagara, his 22 out, and that thing was accurate as like I shot quite a few possums over 100 meters in the spotlight, just dialing up and yeah, getting the drop on them, which was pretty sweet for a 22 shooting in the dark that I'd never shot before.
Yeah, and then the later portion of the night, I was using Mark's revolving 410 shotgun, which was just another
and that was entertaining to watch.
Another just peak comedy firearm. Like, holy shit, it was funny.
And yeah, I'm gonna have to apologize about the quality of footage on that possum shoot, because I was just basically most of it rolling with the phone out the window of Jeff's car, because we were sort of following along the quad bike, like it's all private tracks through Mark's farm, and yeah, we would just try to get what footage I could, but half the time Stu was running down along the bloody creek, and yeah, there was just mag dumps everywhere.
It's a bit of a weird thing to sort of get through your brain where you're over there, like, you know, normally over here you see a fox or a rabbit and you still got to sneak up to it. Over there you can just run straight at possum or climb a tree, and then it's up a tree, like, you know. Can't run any
there was like
further,
one clump of trees. We probably shot like over 20 possums just from one stand. We were there for probably 10-15 minutes, and yeah, there's like 20 possums. It was mind-boggling. Just not what we're used to over here, that's for sure. Very different experience, but yeah, it was quite entertaining.
And then that brings us to the end of Sunday night. So then Monday we had a bit of a relaxing, you know, catch a breath day. So we went up to Mount Tamaraki, had a look went to a few of the lookouts, checked out a bit of the scenery. That brings us to Tuesday, and then we repeated the massive day trip home. And we should also probably give a few big special thanks too. So first up, thanks to Graham and his wife for hosting us,
Feeding us.
Putting us up in accommodation. Without their help, this trip wouldn't have been possible. Mark, obviously, for the blending of the rifle.
Mag shooting. Dump or mad dump. Mark, depends who you ask.
Yeah,
and big thanks, Mark, for letting me borrow your 223 for the hunter match, even though I don't like your SIG scope. But thank you very much. It's hugely appreciated.
Simon Gillis from GPRE, Gillis Practical Rifle Events. Awesome course of fire, super interesting to shoot. Best safety briefings I've ever sat through.
100%. I wish I videoed all the safety briefing. Unfortunately, I didn't. I think I got a little bit on day 2.
Yeah, slip, trips and falls. Look, the sheep shit out there. You'll be lying in it eventually. Okay, just embrace it. On the note of safety, you shouldn't be doing something that you deem as unsafe. Okay? So the obvious one as part of the course of fire is dash it. If you're not up to running the dash it stage, then don't run it. Okay? I don't want to have to get a buzz on the radio to come pick your ass up off the dash it stage and roll you down the hill. Okay? So if you're not up to running it, don't run it. Walk it. A conversation last night where someone else, they were talking to me about someone else is doing a safety briefing at a shoot. And their rule number 1 was don't be a dick. I think that's fantastic. We can put that in our rules, just don't be a dick, and everything comes down to refer to rule 1, don't be a dick. The time will start, you'll get on the stage, shoulder the rifle, point it at your intended target within reason, and then you're allowed to close your bolt. And you can shoot. If you have to move, particularly if that rifle has to come outside of your shoulder, or you need to point it somewhere outside of where the target is, then the bolt needs to be open.
But yeah, day 1 was a special safety briefing, so shout out to Simon.
You actually say that. I'm guessing Practical Accuracy NZ on Instagram. He was the owner of the M40A5 clone that I was shooting, so super cool. Yeah,
That thing was
very
stupid accurate.
and pretty well done clone. You know, like it was pretty authentic aside from the muzzle brake and suppressor. And yeah, wouldn't be an expensive clone to build and then just trust it to a random Aussie to go and abuse around a match. So that was awesome. That's much appreciated. We already mentioned the gun rack, so they're one of the big sponsors for the matches over there. I can't remember all their other sponsors, but if you're in New Zealand, check out both TLRS. Yeah, we're gonna need just links in.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put links in,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Graham from TLRS, Simon from GPRE, Arlington Arms. Who else is there? Gun rack. I don't know. Heaps of them. Go and look at their pages. Follow their sponsors. Spend money with them.
Exactly.
I
I think that's probably gonna about wrap it up. I think.
think that should cover enough. I mean, we can add some text in the end for.
Yeah, if we've stuffed anything up or forgot something.
Big thanks to the landowner for hosting the event, or for allowing the events to be hosted there.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. It's amazing course of fire and amazing scenery. Like you'll see in some of the footage where we were shooting, and you know anyone that follows me on Instagram would have been seeing some of the stories. But absolutely insane, just grass everywhere, and it didn't rain, which was incredible because like over there, 50% of the time it's raining, and it didn't rain the whole time we were there. So happy days for that.
Well, we better just throw this in. So, and well done to Michael and Nick for winning the teams match, Graham and Wes for the second, and Anthony and Ian for the third. And then for the individuals who we have for that. So I know Coley blitzed the open.
Yeah, Collie won, Wilkie got second, I think, and
Where am I? Coley.
was it Nick?
Nick. Yeah, Nick got the third.
Yeah, well done, guys.
Yep. And then practical, Graham with the first, Jeff from Gunrack with second, and Chris B with the third. And for the hunter,
Cass won. She was shooting awesome. She was like, their crew was sort of near ours that I was watching her shoot, and knew she was in hunter class, and I was like, I'm doomed. She was shooting really, really good. So well done, Cass, for taking that out.
and then Ruben with the second, and Lachlan with the third. So well done to all the shooters over there.
And thanks for having us.
Yeah, great event, great people. Go and do it.
All right, I think that's us.
I think that should cover enough.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.